Gathright, left wing.
Again, not a bad shot from Gathright.
It's not.
He's 75% of your scoring so far this quarter. So that's a look you want him to take, especially if he's got any breathing room at all. Farmer to push the tempo here, 4 seconds.
Farmer
he's going to take a jumper.
Last shot, I think Farmer was looking for a foul, did not get that. So that will end the first quarter here. Manila 14 to BIC 12. This is High School Game of the Week on Suncom Media Productions.
It's hard to get to the top. But how do you stay at the top? Hard work every day. Central Dealership has the same philosophy. I'm Austin Reeves, and I'm proud to be part of the Central team.
Welcome you back to High School Game of the Week, presented to you by Suncom Media Productions. We start out the second quarter here, Manila with a small lead over BIC, 14-12. Doc, so far, thoughts on that first quarter?
It was a good quarter. It was up and down, a little chippy at times, which you appreciate as a fan and as a player. You want it to be a little bit, make you a little more into the game. But BIC did a good job settling in offensively, wanted to slow it down. Manila trying to push the tempo, got a lot of offensive rebounds. BIC's going to have to clean that up on the glass.
Rex Farmer so far, most points for Manila with 8 now. He's had a really great showing. Offensively, he's been getting the rebounds almost every play. Foul called. Going to go on Harrison that time.
That's his first.
BIC gets a lot of their scoring from Contreras and Gathright, and so you might see a little bit of two-man kind of isolation type stuff where those two feed off each other. If they're hitting shots, they are dangerous, and so you really want to see if you can't. If you're Manila or if you're BIC, you want to see if you can get either, if not both of those guys, in a little bit more of a rhythm.
Nice screen from Farmer. Ball will go back over to Farmer. Nice kick out, top of the key. Once again, Manila will strike, and it's Andrew that time. Again, another three-pointer for him. 6 on the night.
Well, what we talked about earlier, the kick out three, and there it is. It's a good job penetration there by Farmer. Kicks it out. Evers waiting patiently, and he knocks it down.
I mean, that's the second time they've kicked it out on top of the key, and it's worked both times. Nice spin move in the post. Shot will not fall, though, so we'll miss the assignment that time. Manila basketball.
BIC, you don't want to get complacent here if you're the Mustangs on the offensive end of the floor, and you don't want to let Manila build an 8, 10, 12-point lead, especially if you're looking to try to slow the game down a little bit. You get down early, that's hard to do.
Nice screen. On the shot clock here. Nice drive baseline. We'll put up the shot. We'll not be able to get that to fall. And we'll go out of bounds on the Lions. It was a great baseline drive attempt at least. You can just feel the energy of this crowd here, Doc.
I'm sweating a little bit, and I'm not even nervous. So it's definitely, it may be cold outside, but it's warm in here with all this crowd energy.
Mid-range jumper will not fall, and a nice rebound that time from Byron.
The thing I've noticed right now is Manila is limiting BIC to one shot pretty much every trip down the floor. So BIC's going to have to make sure they're efficient get a good look every time because Manila is not yielding many offensive rebounds. There's Evers again.
Yeah,
Evers is right place, right time. He knows how to beat this zone or this man. He's able to shake a defender and get open for these kick-out threes.
Great assist from Harrison to Andrew. We're going to take a small break here on Suncom Media Productions.
Locally owned and operated since 1885, Barton's is your hometown building supply store, serving communities in Arkansas and Missouri. Barton's is here to help families and DIYers, contractors, and builders build it better with quality in-stock products at a great price. Our experienced store representatives provide free project measurements, design services, estimates, and convenient delivery. Visit your hometown Barton's or shop online at bartons-lumber.com.
And we welcome you back to High School Game of the Week, presented to you by Suncom Media Productions. Alex Gallion, Doc Weaver, back here for the second quarter. 5:22 left to play, and Manila starting to gain a lead a little bit over BIC.
Well, it was a 2-point lead to start the quarter. The first 3 minutes here, BIC scoreless. Manila out to a 6-0 run. So BIC really needs a bucket on this possession. Matheny's going to be a little bit wide on the shot. And again, just one shot on that possession. Manila comes away with the rebound.
Harrison, kick out. Andrew Hopstep trying to get it, gets his own rebound, loses it. That time put back up from number 3, Brian Kistner.
I'm telling you, Kisner's tough. Man.
Yeah.
He's hard to handle in there.
He has been a dominant threat offensively in that post. Way downtown, wide open is BIC. Big time 3 from Braxton.
Well, Manila's going to give him that shot early, and if Matheny, if he steps out and knocks that down, Manila's going to have to come out and guard that for sure. But that's a big time response from the Mustangs as they needed a bucket.
Baseline reverse J will fall in for Baltimore.
Number 0, Carson Baltimore.
Great reverse finish that time. Braxton again from left wing.
A little heat check there. A little strong on that 3, but again, just one shot. So Manila I have been most impressed, I think, with their energy,
Yes.
effort defensively, and then their rebounding ability, offensively and defensively. Woo.
Had some room there. Great attempt from Harrison when they were not able to get that to fall. Wow.
Offensive foul called there on the Mustangs. Good job there again by Kisner. Just right place, man. He just uses his body. He's using his body to guard people, to push people, to rebound, and to draw fouls. He's doing a little bit of everything.
I mean, he had his feet planted perfectly there. That's great court awareness, too.
Manila with a 9-point lead, their largest advantage in this one. Looking to extend that to double digits with about 3:20 to play here in the second quarter.
Baltimore pump fake, bounce pass to Farmer.
Tried to thread the needle there. That 3 defenders. One's able to get a hand on. That would have been
I mean, that was going to be a tough pass.
It would have been a tough pass. Yeah, I mean, I don't mind the look and you don't mind the effort, but that would have been a tough one to get through.
Trying to find a good shot. It's Braxton up for the 3. No good again.
Not a bad look there. He's open. These are open looks he's taking. Just, he's able to knock that one down. It's just that one rims out.
Harrison
Tough
using
finish.
his force to get inside with the finish.
Hudson Harrison, not a big kid, but boy, he uses his body well, tries to draw a little contact and shifts away, and he's able to finish that. That's a strong move.
He's a very shifty player in general. Great ball handler.
Going to get an off-the-ball whistle here.
Harrison's got a great crossover, too, I've noticed.
Shot clock issue here. Shot clock didn't reset, so 28 put on the shot clock. 2:29 to play here in the quarter. 26-15 lines.
BIC with only 4 timeouts left here. Manila hasn't even called a timeout yet. Great kick out.
Good job, Matheny, drawing 2 defenders there. He kicks that out, battles for an offensive rebound here, and he goes up. That one is just going to be left a little bit short, but
Yeah,
did a good job there. It's a rare offensive rebound tonight for the Mustangs.
that's for sure. Less than 2 to go. Great kick out. Farmer will drive. Was going baseline, lost control of the basketball.
I think Contreras got a hand on it from
Yeah.
behind, poked it away. Gathride's going to go get it. Gathright hadn't taken a shot in a few trips down the floor, so if you're the Mustangs, you want to see if Gathright, he had a really good first quarter. He's not scored here in the second. You want to see if he can get that look to go. A little strong on the effort.
Look at Farmer, though.
That's
Coast to coast.
That's what happens on a missed 3 oftentimes, and that's going to get called for a
What a coast to coast, though.
basket interference.
From Farmer to Baltimore.
Not everybody has to worry about that, but when you can get up above the rim, sometimes you interfere with a shot that's still hanging on the rim, and I think that's the case there from Farmer.
And I think Farmer was going for a potential putback if the ball was to not go inside the rim. Because it looked like, he went up for it.
Still 11-point lead here, 1:07 to play, 26-15. Manila leads this one.
Ooh, a little bit of shiftiness. Solid pull-up jumper attempt from Leo.
Contreras is a really good player, can really score. He's just not able to connect on these mid-range jumpers right now, and I expect that to change as the game progresses.
Great tip-off, and I don't think he's had the greatest looks either so far tonight. It's a dogfight for the ball right in front of us.
It's a hustle play. They're going to call a jump ball here. It'll be Manila's basketball. 40 seconds, almost 41, 35 on the shot clock, so Manila can take this one all the way down about the 5-second mark if they so choose. Farmer no, though.
Way downtown.
A little strong on that one, so BIC now with a rebound. That's only the 3rd foul of the quarter. Very few fouls, very few stoppages, really. This has been a smoothly played half.
Well, and did you see the way Farmer went inside to try to save that ball? Well, it almost took a kid out.
Coach Matheny going to get Farmer out of the game. That's his second personal. No sense in letting him pick up potential 3rd here with the lead before the half.
Yeah, no shot clock remaining here.
If I'm BIC, if I can get a bucket right here and cut it within single digits before the half, 8 or 9 points, I got to feel pretty good considering I didn't have the best second quarter, and you're still in this basketball game.
Able to keep it alive. Less than 5 to go. Leo, pull up, contested jumper.
Defense. Great defense by the lines right there. Contested shot, kind of loose ball. BIC is unable to get a good shot off, but credit Manila's defense right there as we'll go to the halftime break.
Yep, so halftime is coming up. Manila 26 to BIC 15. We will be right back here on Suncom Media Productions.
It's hard to get to the top. But how do you stay at the top? Hard work every day. Central Dealership has the same philosophy. I'm Austin Reeves, and I'm proud to be part of the Central team.
Locally owned and operated since 1885, Barton's is your hometown building supply store, serving communities in Arkansas and Missouri. Barton's is here to help families and DIYers, contractors, and builders build it better with quality in-stock products at a great price. Our experienced store representatives provide free project measurements, design services, estimates, and convenient delivery. Visit your hometown Barton's or shop online at bartons-lumber.com.
If it seems like our roof raider trucks are everywhere,
well, we kind of are.
at Roof Raiders, we're always helping our customers and our community. We're always on call, always on the move, always on top.
Whatever might happen next. If Gavin gets a sudden fever, if Dad hurts his knee, or Gabby isn't quite feeling like herself, St. Bernard's Urgent Care is here for them, and here for you too. From real-time online wait times and extended hours to expanded services, we will never stop advancing urgent care that really cares. St. Bernard's Urgent Care.
Located in Lake City, Arkansas, Dixon Insurance Services is owned and operated by Northeast Arkansas locals Angie and Perry Dixon. They're an independent insurance agency which allows them to truly work for their clients to provide multiple competitive insurance solutions from many of the top insurance companies in the industry. From individual to commercial insurance, the ultimate goal for Dixon Insurance is to provide clients with the best service and the best coverage possible.
Thank you. Thank you for letting us be a part of your family and for trusting us with the ones you love the most. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of those lifelong memories. Thank you for taking us on the job and for putting us to work. Thank you for choosing us for your first vehicle and for every vehicle after. Thank you for trusting us for 70 years.
At Southern Bancorp, we are wealth builders for everyone. We see building wealth as helping people succeed in creating strong financial futures. For some, it's having tools to build credit and buy a first home. For others, working with our award-winning SBA team to launch or grow a small business. And still others might use our unique savings plan today to save for tomorrow's dreams. Wherever you are in your wealth building journey, Southern Bancorp can help. Stop by or visit banksouthern.com to get started. Southern Bancorp, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Southern Home Healthcare is your on-call home health care provider. Practically any home medical supply or service you need, you will find at Southern Home Healthcare. They feature home oxygen, walkers, wheelchairs, CPAP machines, braces, and more. And if you can't come to them, they'll come to you. On call 24 hours a day, 932-0990, 2925 South Caraway Road. Southern Home Healthcare. Solutions for your home healthcare needs.
it seems like our roof raider trucks are everywhere,
Well, we kind of are.
at Roof Raiders, we're always helping our customers and our community. We're always on call, always on the move, always on top.
And we welcome you back to High School Game of the Week, presented to you by Suncom Media Productions. Alex Gallion joined alongside me is the Doc, of course. We continue second half of action here. Manila with a decently sized lead over BIC, 26-15 so far. Doc, what was your first thoughts?
Well,
in the first half?
second quarter was definitely the difference. 14-12 after one. Manila outscores BIC 12-3 there in that second quarter, kind of pulls away. It's still within reach by all means, but I'll tell you what, early on it was Rex Farmer from Manila. He had 8 points in that first quarter, and then Andrew Evers there in that second quarter.
Yeah.
He really hit some big shots that kind of allowed them to pull away. He now leads Manila with 9 points at the half, and all of those threes were crucial. They were kickouts, not broken plays, but the defense kind of gets what we call lost in a situation like that, and Evers is able to do a good job of finding open spots in that defense, spotting up, and then when the ball comes to him, he knocks him down. BIC, I felt like in that second quarter, kind of got away from maybe the flow of what they were doing in that first quarter. Gathright had 9 of their 12 in that first quarter. They only scored 3 as a team. Gathright didn't score a point there in that second quarter. Yeah. And Contreras at this point in time has 1 point. That's very uncharacteristic of those two to only have 10 points at the break. So I look for those two here in this second half to kind of get going, feed off each other a little bit, and see if they can't put some points on the board.
And Manila's defense has been really, really solid so far in this game. I mean, BIC, they've been shooting a majority of their shots. They haven't even had a whole lot of opportunities to try to get inside over the paint. That paint is just defended way too well by Manila.
Well, it's been one and done, and that's kind of what you talk about, one and done like that, and you're not getting any offensive rebounds, so you're not getting any junk buckets.
No, absolutely not. So, less than 40. We start the second half of action here, Doc. It's been a really fun night so far. The energy, the crowd that BIC has brought here to Manila, and obviously Manila, they have their crowd here. So, great energy in here.
Both basketball schools.
For sure.
Both love basketball. They love their high school athletes, and they show up in support, and that's what makes it so fun to be a high school athlete, really in this area for sure, of a small school.
I want to mention also number 0, Carson Baltimore, 5 points on the night so far for him. He's had a really, really great game. He's done a great job setting his teammates for easy buckets.
Well, he had that opening 3 to start the game, and then he's just done a really good job of facilitating.
Oh, yeah.
He and Harrison both have done a really good job of facilitating the offense.
For sure. Ooh. And they're going to call it an offensive foul. Great job from Baltimore to have his feet planted at time. See what Manila can do here in the second half. They played a really great game so far. Baltimore pulls up top of the key.
Almost the same exact play they ran early in this one, except that they ran it out of bounds earlier. They run Baltimore off a little bit of a screen there, kind of a misdirection, and bring the ball back to him, and he gets a good look 3, just unable to knock that one down.
Leo takes the screen. He'll drive. Got a little bit of room, spin move in the post. Puts up the left hand and won't go.
Rare misses for him. Usually he gets the ball that deep with a good look like that. He's going to finish, and he's going to have 2 points right here, I feel like.
He's got Farmer to beat, though. Great pass out. Feeds it to his teammate.
That's Farmer's third now. That's not what Manila wanted less than a minute into this third quarter, is for Rex to pick up his third foul.
And, I mean, Farmer's a little bit confused by that foul call as well.
It's just a tough spot. It was a break, 2-on-1, 3-on-1 there, and Farmer gets tangled up. You don't ever want to concede points, but sometimes as a defender you just say, hey, I'm beat here. let's get 2 points. Me staying in this basketball game, not picking up a foul is a little more important.
You know, and how good of a job did Leo did whenever he was able to get that ball out to his teammate Jackson. You know, Farmer was right there. He was going to go up for that block, so great job to be able to pass out of that.
That's what Contreras does, though. He's a playmaker. He figures out ways to get his teammates looks as well.
Wide open. That shot won't fall either. It's quick up the court. He's got all the room in the world.
Goodness gracious, that was fast. There was no stopping that one.
Left-hand finesse is good for BIC that time.
See, and that's the thing. I think BIC is going to have to run the break a little bit here. They're going to have to get the ball off the rim and really push the tempo to try to score. They struggled to score there in the second quarter in that half-court set. Nice play there.
Alley-oop.
That's a beautifully drawn up, well-executed play for a little backdoor slip.
Another spin for Leo that time, and he's able to get another bucket. He wasn't a guy who scored, I don't think, at all in the first half.
Had one at halftime. He has 4 quick points here, and listen, he can score in bunches now. He could very well have 12, 14 points before this quarter's over if Manila doesn't find him in transition.
Baseline for Baltimore.
Foul charge number 4. Braxton with his third.
So Braxton's going to pick up another foul here.
Number 1, Hudson Harrison.
An 8-point lead for Manila so far. Harrison with the ball. Crossover, kick out, left wing 3 coming up.
A rare miss there from Evers, but that's a good look. That's a good job of finding him on the wing for 3. Good job defensively there from Harrison.
Yeah.
As he's able to slide over.
Seemed like they predicted that from Leo that time.
Well, Contreras, I told you, he wants to go to that strong left side, rightfully so, but that's a really good job of reading that in transition, sliding over and forcing a turnover.
$15 on the shot clock here. Harrison will drive. He's got a little bit of room. Shots rejected, though. And BIC will get the ball back here.
They have numbers here in transition. They're going to get it up to Gathright. Little strong on that 3.
Yep.
And again, just one shot on that possession. Harrison going to walk it up the floor.
The BIC's not had the greatest night from beyond the arc tonight. A drive, tough shot for Evers.
It's a good look there from Evers. Good penetration, good look, just unable to knock it down. Contreras, nice move.
Beautiful.
I'm telling you, Alex, he can score in transition so well.
What a crossover there, man.
So well. He's got 6 this quarter, and it is now a 6-point game.
Yeah, he's got handles, man, that's for sure. He got a little bit of shake and bake going on.
It's the drag step for me. It's the hesitation with the dribble. And Farmer's just too tough, man. He's just too tough. He's got size. He's got strength. He can really isolate down there when he gets it. But it's the drag dribble for me with Leo that makes him so effective. He can slide and drag the defender over and then quick back with that next step.
Yeah.
And he's able to finish so well around the rim.
And him being left-handed as well. I'm left-handed as well, so he's got a nice right hand layup as well.
Going to get a timeout here from Manila's. It's an 8-point lead, 4:23 to play. We will be right back.
Located in Lake City, Arkansas, Dixon Insurance Services is owned and operated by Northeast Arkansas locals Angie and Perry Dixon. They're an independent insurance agency which allows them to truly work for their clients to provide multiple competitive insurance solutions from many of the top insurance companies in the industry. From individual to commercial insurance, the ultimate goal for Dixon Insurance is to provide clients with the best service and the best coverage possible.
We welcome you back here on the campus of Manila High School here for High School Game of the Week. Alex Gallion, Garrett Weaver back here. Continue the third quarter here. So far, BIC, they're actually starting to come up and pick it up just a little bit.
Contreras with another strong finish. I told you at the break, he's got to get going. They really need both of them to get going, but Contreras now with 8 this quarter. He has 8 of their 9 points in this quarter.
Yeah,
So
he's
found a groove.
He's had a completely different second half, but another three-pointer that time from Evers.
Well, just like he did in the first half, Evers with a big answer there to push it back to 9.
Evers with 12 now on the night.
It's good help defense by Farmer there to force Contreras to pick up his dribble.
Great ball movement. Going to be stolen, though. Great job from Andrew. Kick out, Baltimore. Corner three for Manila. Shot's good. He'll rim it inside.
Well, just as BIC's making a run, cuts it back to 6. Back-to-back threes now for the Lions. Pushes it back to double digits in a dozen.
Just when BIC started to pick up that momentum. Nice crossover. We'll have to kick it out. They lost control at that time. Picked up from Farmer. Farmer coast to coast down all the way to Baltimore. Will not pick up the foul. He's looking for the foul, but he's able to get the layup to fall anyways.
That's a good job in transition there.
It looks like we're going to see a timeout from Coach Lane. 38-24 is the score here in the third quarter. We're going to take a small break. Back here for high school game of the week. To continue the third quarter here, Manila still with a lead over BIC, 38-24 with 2:47 left to play here, Doc.
Well, BIC made a little run there, cut it to 6, and now Manila has 8-0 run of their own.
Yeah.
Well, I say 8-0 run. It's been a 10-2 run, I believe, but pushed it out to 14. That's a good look three from Gathright, and it's going to roll in. That's what shooters do. They find a way to make shots. Even when you're not having maybe your best night throughout the game, he's able to knock one down and cuts into that lead here.
Going to put Gathright at 12 points on the night so far. Jump ball. And BIC faithful was looking for a walk call.
Good job of the officials cutting that one off before it escalated into potentially anything else.
Passing up, coming up for Harrison. Harrison will get into this big man, Farmer. Farmer will drive, hop step, going to use his strength to get inside. Going to gain a rebound and draw another foul.
Well, that's a rare miss there from Rex, that deep in the paint. Normally that's 2 points. So
he had a perfect hop step there too.
BIC had a real good opportunity to pick up a defensive rebound and get a stop there, but instead Manila going to retain the possession.
Well, they're going to keep feeding into Farmer. Farmer now back over to Harrison.
Well, Contreras can guard him as far as speed is concerned, but from a size standpoint, Farmer's about 6'6". Contreras, I'm not sure, probably 5'10", It's somewhere in that range. So if they're going to isolate him down low, it's going to be really difficult.
Top of the key, three-point shot for Baltimore will fall. And Manila, they have just been lights out from beyond the arc tonight.
It's not going to matter if they keep shooting the ball this way. It's going to be hard for BIC to come back in this one if Manila keeps shooting the three the way they are.
Baltimore with 13 points on the night. He's got the most for the Lions. Corner three up for BIC. Will rim out.
Manila with three guys in double figures. Contreras with his next bucket will be in double figures to join Gathright.
Farmer right hand using his lengthiness to get inside. That was way too easy for Farmer. And you're right, that was a good point. 3 of their starters with double-digit points tonight.
Gathright, I'm telling you, if you let him get his feet set and he gets a good look at the rim, he's tough now.
Yeah, that's another three-pointer for him. He's got 15 on the night.
Half of their points tonight.
Look at that double team. Going to feed it into Farmer. Farmer right hand will fall, and they will call it an and one for Manila.
I think they're going to get him as being there a little late. Giovanni Echeverria.
It kind of looked like from here he had his feet planted just a little bit, but so a free throw coming up here. But over a 15-point lead now for Manila. Extend that to 16. And Farmer with 17 points alone tonight for him.
Gathright with another look. That's in.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, as a shooter, you can just tell when a guy gets it in rhythm and he steps in, and you can tell on a release whether it looks good, feels good. That one, from the moment he let it go, you could tell it was going in.
You know, and Gathright's got a beautiful jump shot. Manila able to get the ball back. That's Baltimore. Corner three will not fall. Farmer will gain a rebound.
Good job of Farmer. That's discipline right there.
Yeah.
That is a veteran move. Knows the shot clock. It's under the shot clock. Backs it out. It's a good look for Baltimore.
Will rim in another three-pointer. So no shot clock remaining here in the third now. BIC with the last shot. Gathright. Wow, great job defensively from Manila. Manila, they still lead over the Mustangs 49-33 when we head into your fourth quarter. We'll be right back. We welcome you back here to high school game of the week as we start the fourth quarter here. Manila with a decent lead over BIC so far, 49-33 if you're just joining us. Way downtown, Leo.
It's a big-time three there, and now he's in double digits. He has 11 here in the second half. That gives him 12 for the game. 13-point game. So here's the thing. Yes, that's a double-digit lead, but it's a long way from over. You're 2 or 3 stops and a couple buckets away from this being a 7, 8-point basketball game.
I want to say this dude, no good, Farmer. I want to say this dude, Gathright, though, he's got the most points for both teams tonight. He's got 18.
Contreras might have got away with a little bit of an extra slide there, but, hey, nonetheless, he attacks the rim hard, gets there, gets a bucket. It's now 11, and he has 14.
Able to take that advantage there.
I felt like it was only a matter of time before both Gathright and Contreras kind of got rolling a little bit. They have 32 of the 38 for the Mustangs.
Hop step and a tough shot attempt for Harrison. But he'll go to the line here and to shoot two. Yeah, like you said, Ben, I've been extremely impressed with Leo here in the second half. I mean, he had 8 points in that third quarter alone.
Well, you knew he wasn't going to finish the game with 1 point. He's a scorer. He puts points on the board. There was no way he was going to finish with 1 point. So you knew it was a matter of time before he got going. What you just fear if you're the Mustangs is you can't let it happen too late.
Yeah, I mean, he had, like you said, 1 point in the first half, and now he sits here with 14 points. So 13 points scored in the third quarter alone.
I'll tell you one thing I've been really impressed with Manila. Yes, they have 3 guys in double figures. Matheny lines up 3, no good there. But one thing I've really been impressed with them is between Harrison, Kisner, Evers. I mean, they've got a number of guys, even Baltimore. Baltimore in double figures has really shot it well tonight.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they've got guys that do the little things so well. Farmer, obviously, is going to be a lot of their go-to so often.
Yeah.
He just is. He's a mismatch. He's a very skilled player. He's 19 now to lead all scorers on the night.
He's almost at 20 points.
But they have so many guys that do the little things so well. They play hard on the defensive end. They rebound well. They play, they're just in your face, pushing the tempo. And they just do such a good job all the way around. Contreras now with 17 as he has a huge second half.
Yeah, a massive second half.
Through in the last 10 minutes, he scored 16 points. So he's kind of keeping them in it right now.
We've got a heat check going on.
Manel's going to have to find a way to keep getting buckets on the offensive end.
Tough finish from Harrison.
No one has told Hudson Harrison that he's about 5'8", 5'9". No one's told him that because he certainly does not play that way, which is impressive.
Almost made that one, too. Up the court quickly, though. Daniel, he's got some room. Euro, no good with the finish.
It's a good move, just unable to connect there.
Sometimes it's tough to transition to. Spin move.
Gathright with another three. I'm telling you, if he gets his feet set, if he gets them set, he can shoot it with anybody.
He's sitting at 21 points now. Gathright, he's had a great game so far for BIC. BIC has definitely played a much better second half compared to their first half. And Farmer for three now. His shot will fall again.
He's like a unicycle, Alex. You cannot handle him.
That puts Farmer at 22 points on the night, man. Wow, bit of a fadeaway.
If that had fallen, we were just seeing these guys just heavyweights.
I mean, seriously.
Tough shot, but 4.5 to go. Manila,
Daniel, great cut.
That was a really good job. A great job of Harrison finding him on that back cut there.
Yeah, great back cut for Daniel, man. He's able to draw contact as well, so 2 shots coming up for number 2 here.
Well, what happened right there, as Azucena is able to get that back cut, you focus so much on your big three here that are doing all the scoring predominantly. With Farmer, Baltimore, and Evers, they've combined now for 50 of the 58. So you're focused so much on them that Harrison does a great job of Azucena just with a sneaky little back cut there. And Harrison finds him, and so then you get to go to the line, everybody catch your breath a little bit, try to knock down 2 free throws. That's good, solid, fundamental basketball.
Yeah, and that proves on how unselfish Harrison is as a player as well to be able to find his teammate like that. Daniel no good on that second free throw. 59-54, still the score. Manila with the lead. Leo using all of his body to get inside that time with the left hand.
Hey, if those shots for Contreras had fallen in the first half and he would have had 8 or 10 more, this is a 5-point basketball game, you know, so totally different. He's got 19, 18 in the second half, so.
Another cut from Daniel. Daniel able to find his way in the post a second time there, but they will call that a charge call. So Daniel going to come out, and it's Carson Baltimore going to come back in. Looks like the court is a little slippery.
13-point game. I feel like it's been about an 11 to 15-point game for the bulk of the night here in this second half for sure. So the BIC's got to find a way here with 3 minutes to go, 2 or 3 minutes to go. They need to cut this to an 8 or 9-point game in some way to really give themselves a chance late.
There's still plenty of time to play. They're going to be ripped away a jump ball. So Manila will get the ball back. Possession arrow for Manila. And it looks like we're going to see a timeout from Coach Taylor Lane here. So Manila 59 to BIC's 46. We'll be right back. Back here to high school game of the week to continue the fourth quarter of action. Manila with a 59-46 lead over BIC.
3 minutes to go. It's still rocking in here, Alex.
Oh yeah.
Music's loud.
Music's extremely loud. Hey, I don't know who their in-house announcer is either, but he did a great job for the starting fives.
He's awesome, man. He's been doing it now for a couple of years, and he's incredible. He's my favorite.
Harrison will take the ball down for Manila. Tries to feed it inside.
Kisner's he's tough, man.
Mm-hmm. I mean, he was the guy that came out and just one possession alone got 2 offensive rebounds. It was a tough finish there, Doc.
It's what he does best. I told you he's a slasher. He likes to get to the rim, likes to get in there, draw fouls, get to the free throw line.
And he can shoot a little bit too.
He can. It's not his best attribute, but he can for sure. He can step out and shoot if need be, but he really wants. He's a drive, penetrate, try to get to the rim first.
In Contreras, he was kind of playing kind of slow in the first half. He's really picked it up here in the second half.
Well, I think they wanted to limit possessions, keep it close early on, and Manila was able to build a little bit of a lead, kind of force their hand into playing a little bit quicker, more fast-paced, transition-type game. 20 on the night now, 21, as he has got 20 second-half points.
They've got 2 players, BIC does, that have hit the 21-point mark in tonight's ball game. Baltimore kind of struggling. He's got being double-teamed. Farmer, Euro.
Gonna get a block call there. Defender slid over, I think, last second. Farmer's going to get to the line.
I mean, beautiful possession, though, from Farmer that time. He's got a really good hop step. He's got a good Euro step. He's able to find his way to the basket.
At the line for the Lions, number 5, Rex Farmer.
Farmer looking for 24 if he's able to hit the second one as he can.
Well, that's the thing. He has 24, but he's left some points on the board, let's be honest. He could very easily have 30 right now, just a couple, and he would tell you that. Just a couple of easy shots around the rim, free throws missed early on.
Yeah. Looks like that to be a foul on Manila. BIC with the pass in here.
There's a Gathright 3. Alex, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, no, you have been on point with him tonight so far.
Don't know what to tell you. If he gets them set.
If he's got even an inch or 2 of room, he's shooting it.
Farmer, though. I mentioned 4 players before the game, 2 from each team. And I want you to look at the scoreboard, and I want you to tell me if those 4 players have done anything but impress you tonight, I'll be shocked because they've combined, 45. Both players for BIC, 21, 24, 45 of their 51. You look at Farmer and Baltimore, they've combined for 42 of the 65. So those 4 have really, they've shown up. They show up every game for the most part, but really here tonight in this one, they've all shown up, played really well.
Oh, for sure. I mean, BIC, they've been down the majority of this game, but they've had a couple players show out tonight. And Harrison with a tough finish, and he's hyped.
His energy, man, I just love his energy. He is so fiery.
Cortez, top of the key. Baltimore, he'll take it down. He's got some room. Farmer with the putback.
Way to run the floor. It's an 18-point game, and Farmer's still running the floor the way he is, attacking the offensive glass, looking for those opportunities. That is just seasoned is what that is.
So we'll take a small break right here on Suncom Media.
Thank you. Thank you for letting us be a part of your family and for trusting us with the ones you love the most. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of those lifelong memories. Thank you for taking us on the job and for putting us to work. Thank you for choosing us for your first vehicle and for every vehicle after. Thank you for trusting us for 70 years.
At Southern Bancorp, we are wealth builders for everyone. We see building wealth as helping people succeed in creating strong financial futures. For some, it's having tools to build credit and buy a first home. For others, working with our award-winning SBA team to launch or grow a small business. And still others might use our unique savings plan today to save for tomorrow's dreams. Wherever you are in your wealth building journey, Southern Bancorp can help. Stop by or visit banksouthern.com to get started. Southern Bancorp, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Back here, Manila High School, and a big-time three-point shot will not fall. It's high school game of the week, and we have less than a minute 40 to go. Big turnover.
Contreras now with another bucket. 23 on the night for him. Timeout now.
Yep.
Coach Taylor Lane, I think it was a substitution timeout. So we're going to get 5 fresh bodies on the floor for the Mustangs.
Even BIC as well.
So with a minute 19 to play, Alex, it's 69-53. This has been a good one. It's been about a 10 to 15 point game a lot of this second half. It was really, really tight early on. Little chippy. Manila kind of, I felt like the turning point of the game really to give them that cushion was that second quarter. And in that second quarter, they kind of pulled away. BIC only scoring 3 points in the second quarter really didn't do them a lot of good. And so Manila kind of pulls away, gets to a double-digit lead. BIC had a chance there in the third quarter.
Yeah, they started picking it up in that third.
Cut it to 6 as Contreras really got involved, really did a lot of good things.
I think it was those back-to-back three-pointers from Manila that started it.
100%, you're right. Manila comes down. I think it was Evers and Baltimore on back-to-back possessions. They come down and push that back from a 6-point game to a 12-point game. And what that does to a team that's making a little bit of a run, they've been down the whole game, make a little bit of a run, and then you kind of take the wind out of their sails, kind of deflate them a little bit.
Almost feels like
right back to 12.
Exactly. It almost feels like those last possessions didn't mean anything.
And that kind of, as we get some excited fans here, really encourages some shots to go up. And that three was going to be good. Connor Gann.
Come on, Gann.
Knocks it down.
Big time three, man.
3 on the way.
Wow.
BIC.
Jackson
Cobb knocks that one through. You love to see that from both sides. And that's going to finish it up.
Yeah, Manila.
72-56.
Big time win for Manila. Overall, Doc, kind of some of your last final thoughts between. I mean, this is a great game for both teams. BIC, they're going to continue to A3 conference play. Manila, they'll head into 3A3 conference play. So it was a non-conference game. It was a big rivalry game. Obviously, Manila, they were able to pick up the huge win. Your last thoughts?
Well, I think BIC's got to take away that second half. They've got to build on that second half. Much better second half all the way around, especially from their 2 stars. They got to build off that second half and really use that as they move into conference play. Manila, start to finish, they played gritty. If they play with that energy, that effort, knock down shots, Farmer kind of leads the charge. Baltimore does the same. Evers is able to knock down shots, and everybody kind of do what they do best.
Yeah.
And those little things, those intangibles that you see, they do that. They're going to be perfectly fine in a very loaded, difficult conference. So anxious to see how Manila uses this to kind of springboard into the rest of the season.
Well, in Manila, their next game is on the 14th. They will take on Osceola, and BIC, their next game will be on the road at Cross County. I believe we have a game graphic coming up. Our next game will.
Don't get me lying. Right here. Cedar Ridge and Tuckerman next Friday night.
That's a big
one. Going to be a fun game for sure. Always love to go down to Tuckerman. Tuckerman is just a blast. They do a great job of hosting us. We're so thankful every chance we get.
And you know that Cedar Ridge team, that's the home of Austin Rivers.
Austin Reeves.
Austin Reeves, excuse me, plays for the Los Angeles Clippers.
Lakers,
my goodness.
You're in the right spot on all that. But
plays with LeBron.
Cedar Ridge just a tremendous team this year, really difficult, top 2 or 3 team in 2A. So that's a big-time conference matchup between those two. Tuckerman's really quality, got a lot of good wins on their resume this year. So that's going to be a dogfight, literally, between the Bulldogs and Timberwolves.
And that's all live on Suncom Media Production. We want to thank Manila the entire school administration and coaching staff for letting us host this broadcast. You have been watching High School Game of the Week on Suncom Media Productions, your choice for quality sports broadcasts. This has been a presentation of Suncom Media. For Dr. Garrett Weaver and everyone from Suncom Media, I'm Alex Gallion, and we'll see you next time.